All right, guys. Yesterday was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case, right? It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case, and everybody, we were all happy. They wait for good news. Even me personally, I was just always scrolling on internet to see if we would just get a good news so that we start celebrating. Even on my Facebook page, I even promised, say, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released, I'm going to be releasing 200,000 naira to 2 people. I was, just waiting and waiting. I was, but to my greatest surprise, we got the biggest shock ever. I don't know how I feel. Yesterday I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well. I was just wondering, what we Igbo people do Nigerians, for crying out loud? What is our offense? What is our offense? And listen, let me tell you, this marginalization that they are talking about did not even start from after the Civil War. Marginalization that they are talking about, that we are complaining that we are being marginalized, Igbo people are being marginalized. It did not start after the Civil War. They are just using the Civil War as a cover up, right? It did not start from the Civil War. All this marginalization they are doing against Igbo people, it did not start from the Civil War. It started even before the Civil War. The marginalization against the Igbo race started from even before the Civil War. That warranted Ojukwu to demand for Biafra. If they were treating Igbo people well, if they were just respecting Igbo people, giving us, making sure that basic amenities is being provided to Igbo people, including us in government and everything, trust me, there wouldn't have been anything like Biafra. But because of the marginalization, that is why Ojukwu decided to push for Biafra. And Biafra was dead after the Civil War. There was nothing like Biafra anymore. What warranted the Wazirike to come back again for Biafra again is because of the same marginalization. To the extent it was, human being cannot trust any human being. Wazirike started taking advantage of the struggle. What made Nnamdi Kanu came up again is because of marginalization. So what are we talking about? If we are doing one Nigeria, if you say that we are one Nigeria, they say what is good for the goods is good for the gander. Do for Kereke what you did for Kafo. Did for Korafo what you did for Kereke. Left hand wash right hand wash left hand. Right hand cannot keep washing left hand every day. Right hand will get tired. This is the situation of Igbos in Nigeria. Now, you are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hostage, holding him ransom against his will, because court have already acquitted the case. It's obvious. This case has been acquitted by the Nigerian Court of Law. Why are you still holding him ransom? Why are you still pressing charges against him? And now let me tell you something. There is something that you people do not know. Listen, the people that are standing against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, they are not Hausas. Leave Hausas by the corner. We are misunderstanding the whole thing here. Leave Hausa people by the corner. Hausas don't have hand in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hostage. Hausas do not have hand in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hostage. If I bust your brain now, make I just bust your brain small. Do you know that the people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ransom are the same Igbo people? Igbo politicians. Take me anywhere. The same people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ransom, the same Igbo people. These Igbo politicians can go extra mile, can do anything to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes 6 feet. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I'm not telling you what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you what. See, listen, let me tell you one thing. If somebody like Hope Uzodinma today make up his mind and decide that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, because Hope Uzodinma is in good relationship with the president. He's in good relationship with Tinubu. If Tinubu today will decide that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. So Buhari is no longer in the picture anymore. Buhari is no longer living on this earth. And Buhari's family, they are not even interested in the case. Which Hausa man now? Mention one Hausa man that you will say this one is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still being held hostage. Mention one Hausa man. That means Hausa people are not the problem of Igbo man. Yeah, have you ever lived in the north before? If you have ever lived in the north, you will get to understand how Hausa people love Igbo people. You've never lived in the north. If you live in the north, you will know how deep, how Hausa man love Igbo man. You see how Hausa man love Igbo man. But have you lived in Lagos? Have you lived in Yoruba, in the west before? You see how you be called Omo-Igbo. You see how you'll be treated like a foreigner that come from another country. So Hausa man is not the problem of Igbo people. If you are an Igbo man and you're still having the mindset that Hausa people, they are janjaweed, they are criminals, they are that, they hate Igbo people, is a lie. Pathological lie. And besides, let me tell you one thing about Hausa people. You see Hausa people hate injustice. Hausa people, they hate injustice. And Hausa man, if a Hausa man tell you yes, Hausa man's yes is yes. So Buhari is no longer in the picture. Hausa people are no longer in the picture, because if Buhari is still in power, but if Buhari is still alive, they would think maybe, yeah, it's because of Buhari. It's because of Buhari. Buhari is no longer there. Now, the power now belongs to the West right now as we speak. Why is Tinubu still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ransom? Despite the court ruling and everything that has happened, the case has been acquitted, injustices have been meted on this young man. Why not release him? Why not let him go to his family? Like I said, if Hope Uzodinma really wanted to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Hope Uzodinma cannot swear that he is not part of the people that are standing against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He can't deny. He can't. He can't. Just Soludo is doing you guys, the more you look, the less you see. I mean, Soludo of Anambra State is doing people, the more you look, the less you see, like as if he want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. But deep down inside him, he want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to still remain in there. One thing about Igbo politicians, they don't want people that will override them. They don't want people that will be on top of them. They know very well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carries capacity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like emperor. He's like Igbo king. They know very well that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released today, there is a possibility that their political career will die. So they don't want that kind of thing. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain there. I'm telling you the gospel truth. The people that are listen, let me tell you, the main people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not Yoruba. Let me bust your brain. Leave Tinubu by the side. Leave Yoruba people by the side. Leave Hausa people by the side. The main people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ransom are the same Igbo people. Igbos. Igbo politicians. They are the one. They are still the one that will come on live television and tell you, we are making effort to make sure that he's being released. We are making effort to do this. They are not making no effort. They are not making any effort. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain there. Go to the north. Go and see. You can't. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was an Hausa man, he would not even spend 1 month in detention. Never. Look at what they accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of. It's the same thing Sunday Igboho did. The same. There is no difference. But how many months did Sunday Igboho spend in the prison in Benin Republic? He did not even spend up to 6 months. He was released. So why are they still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ransom? Igbo people, wake up. We hate ourselves. Uche, like ourselves, we hate ourselves. We treat ourselves like strangers. We make ourselves. If Hope Uzodinma truly wanted to make, one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, Hope Uzodinma has the capacity to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. If all the Eastern governors want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, he will be released. His House of Rep members, look at them. They have the capacity. So what are we talking about? So they are happy. They love it. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain in custody. They don't want him to come out anymore. They want to jail him for life. But one thing I can tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like a sleeping lion. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, God forbid, if anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, I'm sorry for Igbo politicians, because they thought that maybe just about Nnamdi Kanu. This is about a generation. This is about generations to come. This is about Igbo youth. I'm sorry. If anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today in detention, maybe all of them will be living in Abuja forever, for the rest of their life, even including their children. They will be living outside Igbo land. Sorry, see you guys.
So